Hello, Fulshear, Texas, and hello to our neighbors in Fulbrook on Fulshear Creek. We're going to be looking at your market today, what it's doing right now, today, and what it might be looking like in the next 6 months and 12 months into the future. So let's get started. Just a quick overview. Sales volume, last 3 years anyway, has more or less dropped. We had a really good recent spike here, so actually sales volumes are up. The number of quitters in the market in dark blue right there has steadily risen. Those are properties that have tried to been sold and were for various reasons unsuccessful. Days on market steadily increased in the last 3 years, as well as months of inventory going from 2 to 3 or 4, somewhere thereabout. So just look at some recent trends. You can see the spike in the sales volume right here. That's really where our increase came from, was in November. Before that, things were tracking pretty closely to last year. So I kind of anticipate that to sort of settle back down and probably continue to be sort of flat. Days on market were tracking higher earlier in the year. And started tracking closer to last year here. So that may level off, as well as months of inventory tracking higher. And then I think in July, what we kind of crisscrossed and started tracking pretty closely to last year too. So probably both of those are going to see kind of flatter numbers. And really, as well as this, I think this 39 will probably settle back in and be pretty steady for the next several months. So looking at the big picture of home sizes in Fulbrook and Fulshear Creek, going from 2,000 square feet to over 5,000 square feet. So we're looking at the smallest to the largest homes in the neighborhood and their price. And this is a picture of the market. And we'll put this picture in motion. We'll go all the way back to 2018 and look at a couple of normal markets. 2018, 19, 20, pretty flat. Pretty big jump in 21, real big jump in 22, and then kind of a leveling off market-wide in 2023. Our blues represent our more recent sales, pinks are pending, and greens are active. One more time through that loop. It's a pretty small market, so we don't have a lot of data points. 2021, big jump, 2022, and then again a leveling off market-wide, really, in Fulbrook and Fulshear Creek. The market is a little fuzzy. It's kind of hard to see. You can see the top of the market pretty well here. And I'm just going to sort of try to focus us a little bit on just the recent market. Makes it a little bit easier to read. And it is fairly well defined here. It gets a little mushy down here, actually, at the bottom of the market. But, you know, it is what it is. So for your 3,000 square foot home, top of your market is probably around 590 to 650, 680, somewhere thereabouts, depending on which side of that 3,000 square feet you're on. 4,000 square feet is probably 790 to 830, looks like the top of the market. All I can say is, well, really starting here, wow, that's a good price. And wow, those are really good prices. And they're kind of lonely, except for that, wow, that's a really big one. I'm not even going to talk about that sale right there. That's another really good sale. So there's some really nice high-end homes there. These are still active, haven't sold. I'm going to cheat a little bit and go ahead and kind of look at our new home sales in here, and I don't really see anything in the new homes that compare to those prices either. That's without the new homes. This is just the resale market only. So I wish you good luck. I hope that works, and that one is pretty strong price too. So I hope you get the idea of, we're looking at the top of the market. If you're a seller in the market, that's probably where you want to be. If your goal is to contest your property values at the appraisal district, you're probably looking at the lower part of your market, which for a 3,000 square foot home's around 440 to 470. 4,000 square foot home, maybe some laggards right here. I don't know that I'd go all the way down to 540, although we do have an active right there, but 540 to 740, pretty big range right in there. And so that's kind of the scope of your market. And this is what we do. We place homes in the market visually so you can see exactly where your comparable sales are going to come from and where the limits of this market, how far you can kind of test those limits, is what we do. So let's take a look at a forecast. So this is the market again, this time with prices stacked up from low to high, and we're looking back in time, 1 year to today to 1 year from today. And really there's, I guess I would call it two different currents in this market. Really the 0 to probably 800s or thereabouts is one segment, and the whole market has done pretty good. Our dotted line right here is certainly indicating some upward price pressure. We don't have properties on the market too long. That one right there is active. That green has been on the market probably for 4 months. These maybe 2 and 3 months, and some more recent actives here. And then we got those two big ones there that have a little bit of company. Two pending sales were all in the lower price points in the market. So they're down here. I can project probably a good 9 months into next year for the forecast for this segment of the market. Probably gets us through gets us well through the summer months. Sure like to see some of these go pending up here in the upper price ranges. When we look at 1 million and up, or maybe 900 and up, somewhere thereabouts, that's kind of another current right there, and there's just a rarity of sales. I can do a projection for 12 months past this last closed sale here. It actually doesn't take us quite as far out as the lower part of the market does, but it does get us well into the summer. For some price stability, and the time is kind of ticking on any of these that have been on for a little while in that part of the market. May not be a whole lot of traffic, and that's pretty par for the course for the entire area. And for the season, the buyer traffic is not as strong as you would see in the summer months. Well, there it is. I hope this was worth your time. If you like it, if it was worth your time, if you'd hit the like button, that would be awesome. If you'd like to see me keep doing these updates, I would love to. Just communicate that to me by hitting the subscribe button. If you don't live in Fulbrook on Fulshear Creek and you'd like to see this for your neighborhood, just leave something for me in the comments section. We'll see what we can do. If you need to contact me, my contact information is all over this page. I'm Keith Burruss, broker at NXS Agency. Thanks for watching.